Hello. I'm using this really cool filter that it makes it look like the sun is shining in. So I need some sun today. It is, looks like I'm sitting in the sun. I love it. It is not that way here. Okay. I wanted to do a video about something. And this is really the amount of women that come to me, and that I've worked with over the years. It's always about coming to me, and I get it, because you have symptoms, you have the weight gain, you're not feeling well, your life has changed, you have changed, and it's like, what's going on? And your doctors can't help because they can't, but that's okay. Doctors don't learn this, so we got to let go of expecting them to help. That's totally fine. There's lots of coaches and help out there now, lots of information, so very good. But it's also conflicting and confusing. But the main thing that I really want people to understand is that this is not a quick fix. And the thing is that it is a time of transformation and change, which requires us to transform and change. Hi, Laura. Oh my God, Lauren. Oh, wow. How are you? I haven't seen you. I haven't heard from you for so long. So good. Midlife really requires us to change and transform. And that's a good thing. We shouldn't look at it as, oh my God, this is horrible. Though when we really resist something, it persists, it becomes bigger, right? So when you put all your focus on something that you're not happy with, that's where your focus is. Therefore, it feels like it's so huge in our life. But there are tough times, and it's such an emotional journey too. And people who are in post-menopause, like I am, know that it is a huge mental and emotional journey. That is the biggest part of it, I think, because we see our body changing, our face changing, our skin changing, which is very hard. And you still may have some of the symptoms. I'm trying to get on Facebook. You still may have some of the symptoms because you haven't really brought your body into better balance yet. But this is really a journey. It's really a journey. It is something we need to experience. It is something we need to flow with, to ride the waves of, and to take better care of ourselves. So if you're not taking that great care, if you're trying to still live that life you did in your 20s, 30s, early 40s, maybe even mid 40s for some of you, right? And you're really busy and you're taking care of everybody else and your family is crazy busy and you're driving here and you're going there and you're working these long hours and you're just kind of surviving, right? You're just kind of going, well, I'm just kind of surviving. I'm doing what I got to do because my life is busy. What happens with that is you're not allowing your inner self or soul to speak to you, and you're not honoring it, and then you're probably not feeding and fueling it properly or taking time and respecting it and loving it and paying attention to it. So I know I'm talking like we're two separate people inside. And that is kind of how I think about it. When in 20s, 30s, and even early 40s, I was very, very physically based in my body. Right? I mean, yes, I was doing angel cards and oracle cards and I was meditating a little bit, but oh my God, right? Like still pretty unaware of the bigness of my soul or any messages my soul was really trying to tell me. I was very physically based. And I think a lot of us are, especially if you still have kids that we're trying to take care of back then, married, husband, family, relatives, work. It's a lot. But during this phase of life, when we go through the change and beyond, it is a time when we got a lot of stuff that we've carried from the past. We have a lot of baggage, let's say. And that could be not just baggage from bad relationships or from a bad childhood. It's like as the years go on, we take on other people's energies. We take on other people's expectations. We have a lot of expectations of ourselves, the way we think we should be or should have been or should be, right? So we're just carrying all this heaviness with us. And I think in midlife is a time when we are meant to clear that away, to clear it, but most people don't. And this is when life feels heavier. You lose a lot of energy. You lose your spark for life. You feel like you don't know what you really want to do. You feel confused. It's like, I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just not feeling as happy as I should, even though I have a great life and things should feel really good to me. Kind of like, what's wrong, right? That, I believe, is natural. I believe we are meant to... I have something on my screen, you guys, that I can't get off. It's so irritating. That we are meant to go through this phase, that we are meant to deal with these things. And the more we the longer we put off connecting with our inner soul, spirit, self, taking really good care of ourselves, the longer we put that off, the more out of balance we will be. When your body's out of balance, it affects your weight, your energy levels, your moods, and your health, right? Because that is dis-ease within the body. When you have that hello, who's ever popping on? I'd love for you to say hello and let me know you're watching. When we have that dis-ease within our body, it can develop into disease, illness, symptoms, lack of energy, holding on to weight, feeling repressed, feeling depressed, feeling anxious, and all of that sort of stuff. So, oh my God, my battery's about to die. Okay, better hurry up with this. But I just wanted to come on and say that, we really, this should not be, thank you for the hearts, this should not be a terrible time. There are ways that you can balance your body more naturally with food, nutrition, stress reduction, and supplements and stuff. Get a hold of me if you're in that phase and you need help. That's what I do. But it's also for those post-menopause and who are still feeling a little off or feeling like these weird feelings or like, where's my joy? Where's my spark? I want to be excited about life again. All of that. It is possible. It just requires thinking differently, choosing to take time to yourself, maybe journaling a little bit, looking into what is going to fulfill me now, what does fulfill me, what am I really passionate about, what interests have I put off, what do I need to explore now, what is my soul telling me, what is my intuition telling me. And when we have not been connected, when we've been just so connected to our physical body but not our inner body, an energetic body, we say, I can't connect to my intuition, right? I can't seem to connect. I don't know what my soul wants. I don't know how to know what my soul wants, right? And that is okay. It just means that's just an area of your life that you haven't gone into yet, which is totally fine. But you get to, right? And it can feel so good when you finally listen to your inner spirit, to your inner soul, to your inner you, when you finally listen to it and start respecting it and loving it, because this is the time that it needs more of your attention, right? And allow to hear it. What does it want now? What do you want now? What do you want your life to look like now and in the future? What have you been saying no to? What do you think it's too late for you, right? Do you think something's too late? Like, I'm too old now, or it's too late, or there's no way I can change my life right now. I'm stuck in this situation. I can't find my way out. I don't know what to do. My life is great, but I feel flat, unfulfilled, not motivated, uninspired, right? These things can be normal. And in a way, it's just because we're kind of going from paying so much attention to our physical body and physical world. At this phase of life now, we're meant to become more like our inner wisdom, our inner soul, fulfilled, more passionate about life, refined, rediscover ourselves now because we have changed and are changing. The way I used to want to live, do, and have when I was in my 20s and 30s is different now. I'm 59. And I can tell you it's different. And I wouldn't have thought I would be this different inside. As in wanting more peace, wanting more connection, wanting more joy in simple ways, right? Kind of wanting to simplify things for myself. And also wanting to really live a life that feels really good, fulfilling for people. And I really want that for women. I don't want women to think that this time that there's nothing they can do, right? That there's it's too late, or they're too old, or I don't feel good. You never stay in I don't feel good. And another thing, I know a lot of women, if you haven't worked on your body, like physically, like with exercising or strength training, then you can end up with muscle weaknesses, muscle imbalances, sore knees, sore hips, injuries, overweight, pressure on your joints, and then you're dealing with that, which can be really hard. That is something it's time to work on those things. I've been a personal trainer, so I can help with that too. But I cannot stress the importance of that, because you will just get weaker, right? Your physical body, if you don't start strength training or working, on some sort of mobility, strength, stabilization, balance, then that aspect of you will not get better. So, but you get to do that, because even women in their 80s can gain muscle mass, right? That is absolute, and it doesn't take hours and hours at a gym. So I just wanted to come on. I felt this message coming through of, we are changing. We have changed. We're always going to be changing, but it doesn't have to be a downward slide. It doesn't have to be horrible, because it's really, truly time for you to really take the best care of you now, no matter what you have going on in your life. Even if you are caregiving or taking care of other people or your parents or whatever, you really do still need to take care of you, because if you don't, right, what is the future going to be like? We got to get really clear on that. But don't let that bring you down. Let it inspire you and motivate you, right? Honor yourself, commit to taking great care of yourself. Say, this is it. This is my time. Everybody gets to take care of themselves too, right? Other people get to take care of themselves too. Even if you're helping them, they also get to take responsibility for their life. That's what we all are meant to do. Right? It truly is. Sometimes women take on the responsibility for everybody around them and just want everybody to be happy, everybody to be healthy, everybody to have everything good in their life. But then they put themselves last. So really it's like, I want to take care of everybody, but I'm not taking care of myself. That's the old way. That old way is not going to work in this new world. It's not going to work. Too much is going to come up. When you begin to do that and you've denied yourself for so many years, that's when depression comes in. That's when dis-ease within your body comes in, breast cancer, right? Because all of these diseases, illnesses, cancers, and everything, I believe, have an emotional reason why. And they've been festering for years and years and years and years, right? They don't just come on all of a sudden. There are reasons. So let's take a look at this before you have anything like that. Start to honor your body, honor yourself, love yourself, respect this journey. It doesn't mean you love every day of this journey, because let me tell you, some days I am just like, I can't handle, I don't want another year to go by, because I don't want to deal with the physical aging of my skin. So that's a part I'm really dealing with. But the emotional aspect of it, really, that is truly something you can shift pretty fast when you really start to honor yourself and start taking time for yourself every single day, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, a half an hour, whatever, at least twice a day, right? Taking that time to listen to you, acknowledge yourself, honor your body, honoring what your soul wants. Okay. And like I said, if anybody needs help with the food, the nutrition, the exercise, the hormones, any of that, reach out to me. That's what I do. And I have one space left for a really good price for my 3-month coaching. I have it on for a really good price right now. And you will totally have transformation after the 3 months, because we work on the emotional aspect too. So the body, mind, and soul always. You are a whole being, a whole being. If you just work on your physical body and not change the inside and not, love and admire and respect the inside of you, take care of the inside, your soul, your spirit, the physical changes probably won't last. That's why some people who go on a diet or something strict can lose weight 2 and 3 weeks, but then they end up going right back, because the mindset and how they take care of themselves, how they think about themselves, how they love about themselves. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to I'd love for you to say hi or give me a heart so that I know you've watched. So go back from the beginning. It's a really important message. I just wanted to come on. I was feeling called from my heart to say hello and to talk to the women who are going through, whether you're over 40, over 45, and beyond any age, because I'm postmenopause. Thank you so much. This is it is a time. It is a time of our lives. It is a bit challenging, but it's kind of like, but what else, right? Like, I can choose to experience it in a bad way, or do my best to learn to love myself, to learn to love my body, to learn to love this process, and do the best I can to treat my body well, treat myself well, enjoy the experience, expand into the change and transformation, allow yourself to transform, allow yourself to change. So when you are conscious of how you are desiring to change, you will change for the better. So in midlife, we think that our body's going to go downhill and our mind's going to go downhill and our life is going to go downhill. That is if you are not conscious. That's if you're not consciously creating what you want. So you want to now say, I am not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to continue to strengthen my body, feed and nourish my cells, my body in the best way possible. Take time for myself, honor my body, read things that feed and fuel my spirit and my mind and build my faith. That's what you can do. That's what you can do, right? Instead of believing it's only going to get worse. All right, that's my message for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any thoughts, comments on this, and what your experience is so far. Sorry, I don't see any comments right now. If you are commenting, I will look back later. So much love to you. Have an amazing day.